This video is for my Grandpa Ruby in Michigan, who has been so curious about how our progress is coming along on our new house. And so I just wanted to show this is more of a before picture of the curb appeal of the house. We're gonna be doing some power washing and paint the shutters and trim and stuff like that. So this is the before picture of the outside. You can see the trim of the roof from here, but I can't really show you the new roof from here because I'm too short and the roof is shallow. So I will go out the back door later and show you what that looks like, because Ray did a great job on that. Okay, so we're gonna go inside and see what's been going on. I think you saw some of the demo work Dan had done. So a while ago, like, this floor was totally gone because it had water damage and was warped. So they got the new subfloor on. They had to put new drywall on the bottom half of the wall. Sorry, all the stuff's in the way now because they've moved on to another room, but we basically had just demoed all the bottom of the drywall to find where the mold ended. This whole room used to look like this. So we, with help of our friends, have been rewiring a new box. I'm going to try not to fall in the basement. There's no basement, it's just a crawl space, but this is a nice big empty room without all the utilities in here. We took the old furnace out, old water heater, washer and dryer go in here, but here's the new electrical service we put in, and thank goodness we found all the wires had some issues. So we decided, hey, while we're all tore up, let's just rewire the whole thing, because there were some fire hazard issues, and this was wired in the 1970s, so we didn't have such heavy-duty power needs at that time. But also, while we had it tore up, there was old, like, plastic line. I don't even know what it was made out of, but we have new PEX, red and blue plumbing. So while the floor was up, they ran that red and blue hot and cold lines. So our friends down the street help with that. And so this is the kitchen area. That is the last bit where we need to check the plumbing, finish some wiring. But eventually this will be a kitchen, but we're not getting good cabinets probably till fall, so we just have some temporary cabinets we're going to put up because it looks so spacious now, but once you get all the cabinets and refrigerator and stove and all there, it's a small little galley kitchen. So down the hallway, this was the horrible most mold room. There was black mold on the walls, on the carpet growing. But this is a small room, approximately 9 by 9 maybe. We're just going to make this into a wall-to-wall pantry, big shelves, because we don't have a basement, so this will be more like our storage closet space. But there was like 2 layers of drywall and insulation board and paneling. So we have a slight gap because the wall was like double thickness. And so guess what? We get to put some beautiful crown molding in our pantry. Of all places that we don't really need it, but it's just really to hide that gap because we didn't really want to put 2 layers of drywall back. This is a neat closet that goes to the other bedroom. And look, it's a pass-through, so this would be fun for kids. They can go from one closet door to the other closet door. Aaron's going to be living with us. He predicts just for a couple years till he gets a permanent job. But he is going to put a server room in here because he does want to he's going into school for network technology. So he's going to put all his computers in here, and he talked to the contractor who's helping us, and they put in this nice pass-through so he can have his computers in here, and then the cords that go to the monitors and keyboards, he's going to run through the wall. I thought that was a clever idea. But I'm so glad to have drywall on the walls and a floor. For the longest time, it was just so tore up. It feels good to have, you know, stuff put back. So this is going to be Aaron's room, but right now it's a staging room. It has a nice, huge window that he's hoping one of the air conditioners that you guys are giving us fit in there. So we decided we're just gonna have window air conditioners because we have to save money for our HVAC system that we won't be getting until fall's our next big thing with the kitchen and the HVAC. There's no light switch in here right now, but our tub is in. I like to buy used if I can, but tub we had to buy new. So we got a deeper and wider soaker tub because Dan likes to soak sometimes, and so do I. So it's not blue, it's just the covering. Our friend came in and was like, why'd you get a blue tub? That's so vintage. But this will be this is really the guest or second bathroom, but I'll talk about our other bathroom in there. We don't really have a lot of overhead lights in like the living room and dining room. This is a modular home, so we have to hang lights from hooks with the swag look. But they did, I'm sorry, I'm making you dizzy. Whoa. They did say, hey, while we got the wall tore up, they put in a light switch and a wall sconce for the mini little hallway over to Aaron's domain. He said he's going to put a curtain across here so we can't come into his domain. But I'm like, it's the pantry. We're going to be coming in there pretty often. Okay, sorry, I'm going slow. And we had to put outdoor outlets and stuff while they had it tore up. And they came up with some great ideas too. Our friends who are helping us with some other things we might want. So this was where there was some black wire, so we're glad we found that so we could replace that so we wouldn't be caught in a death trap. Staging area, fireplace. Oh, it smells so much better in here too, getting the floor covered up. We had all the mold out of here, but the crawl space doesn't even have a vapor barrier or anything under there, so it kind of smells musty and moldy, but we're gonna climb under there and put some plastic down and stuff. So this is a view out of our back. So our property goes almost all the way to that red barn back there. So that's really nice. And I'll do another tour of the outside on a different day because we've done some more things. So this is coming into the master bedroom that has the whole end of the house. It looks kind of big, but till we get furniture in here, it's small. This is kind of a nice, quaint little cottage. But this is where we had to run new wiring. So we thought, hey, they're going to be patching drywall all over the place, and we're going to be painting. So we have friends helping us with the drywall. But yeah, at least in this room, there was only one layer of drywall on top of paneling. But in the other rooms, there was 2 layers of drywall. So I don't know if there was mold and they just covered it up in there or what, the last renovation. But because they had to figure out how to put like some plywood shims up to shim it out in that other room so we didn't have to put 2 layers back because we only took half the drywall up halfway up the 4 foot up. So they had to put a shim, like kind of how they left this paneling there so that they could match the drywall, and they put it back. They had to put like a strip of In some areas they said it was 5/8, in some areas 1/2 inch, so they've been trying to help us a lot and get it to look good. This is one of the used bathroom cabinets I got, but it's a lot nice. This is the back, so yeah. It's gonna look nice. There wasn't even a cabinet in this bathroom. I'll try to send you some before pictures, but in this little cubby hole, it's a little nook right here. They had, that's where the sink was. So we had to take the pipes out, and we're moving the sink into here in the bathroom next to the toilet. So it was like those hotel rooms where the sink was in the other room, but it was a huge space here, so it made sense. I mean, this is so much bigger than our current bathroom. If you've ever been in there, it's so tiny. And we have light in every room, natural light coming in, except the other bathroom is the only room that does not have a natural light coming in. And this is another thing we had to buy new. A new tub surround. I mean, shower surround. So I was trying to think of the future, like if we're handicapped and we can't get in the tub very easily, because the other tub is pretty deep. The one that we have right now at our house is pretty low, but this one's a little bit deeper. So I thought, let's just put a shower in this one and a tub in the other one. So if we ever need accessibility, this will be already there. Because I really don't think we're going to be redoing this ever again, hopefully. So I wanted to think of that. So they're still waiting to turn the well on, but I wanted to talk to them and have my friend come over who knows how to do the wells and the filtration, because I wanted to flush the well before they get debris all in this new piping. So we're going to flush the well before we hook it back up to the house. There's a well pit and there is a drain down in it, so we can just run the well and let it flush out the riser. And then I'm going to have them leave open the back spigot, the outdoor spigot going outside, and it's lower than all the stuff going to the sinks. So any debris from the pipe over should flush out there, out the back in a hose, and then hook it up. So it would be nice to have plumbing going here and a toilet, at least. Would be nice, because we have workers here all day, but there's no toilet. And we're here all day, and sorry, but we've been pooping in our forest area. TMI, if need be. I should have not said that. I'm sorry. And what else? Now I've distracted myself. Oh, so we should have water hooked up, and for my plants, because I keep bringing some pots over here of plants. I mean, we're trying to get out of our house. Our house is so cluttery that I really just want to start getting stuff out of there, because it's hard to pack when you're packing boxes and stacking upon boxes. So I'm just showing you a couple of views while I'm finishing my story. So really, I plan to be in here within a month. Once they get the wiring done and the plumbing's completed, drywalling and painting and stuff shouldn't be too bad. And we are going to have a carpet cleaner come. We are going to keep carpet in this side of the house because that's a lot to take on. So we're going to have it steam cleaned really well. And we're going to have that same company clean out our ductwork in case there's mold spores and stuff in there. They have a HEPA filter, but this other whole half of the house, which is the dining room, pantry, Aaron's room, bathroom, utility room, kitchen. We're going to put this really nice rolled vinyl because I'm not ready to do all that plank flooring or anything. We can always add that later, but it's a really nice rolled vinyl that looks like wood. And it has a texture to it, but it looks like planks, and I think it's going to be really nice. I've seen it in somebody's house, and I thought it was wood. So I'm going to walk through one more time and look out the back view. We've been working on our garden, but I'll do a video of that because I need to do that anyway for my permaculture people. But this is just for my family in Michigan, the Rubies and the Furshes. But yeah, come on out anytime. We got plenty of work to do. Bring a camper. Set up the camper you can plug in. We got trees to cut. We got weeds to pull. We got landscaping to do. But that's all fun stuff I like doing. So once we get over here, I can always work on that in the next several years. All right, hope this gave you a good overview of what it looks like at this stage. And if you want to see some before pictures, I will text them to Sarah. All right, love you guys.